Welcome to DSEJ Home Classes, an attempt to connect learner with instructor, a digital initiative by Directorate of School Education, Jammu. Dear students, we know that seasons are classified into 5 categories. Every season has its own beauty and charm. We enjoy these seasons throughout the year, and these seasons are winter season, autumn season, mesmerizing beauty of the spring season, the beauty of summer season. And the season you are going to read in the poem is monsoon season. We enjoy a good amount of rain during the monsoon. But the valley of Kashmir, however, receives little to moderate rain during the monsoon. The poem I am going to teach you today is very beautiful poem, The Season of the Plains, written by Aga Shahid Ali, a Kashmiri poet. Introduction about the poet. Aga Shahid Ali was born in Kashmir on February 4th, 1949. He grew up in Kashmir and was educated at the University of Kashmir and University of Delhi. He earned PhD in English from Pennsylvania State University in 1984. A Kashmiri American Muslim, Shahid Ali is best known as a poet in the United States and identified him as American poet writing in English. In some of his poems, we see perspective on nostalgia about homesickness. Aga Shahid Ali's poetry is autobiographical with allusions to exile and his identity as a Kashmiri. His poems picture the discord between a loving vision of home and its harsh actuality. His poems deal with his engagement with Kashmir in diaspora. It is about how he feels away from home and how he relies on memories to seek home. The Seasons of the Plains describes his love for hometown. He describes how Kashmir becomes an imaginary homeland that has been recreated by the poet in exile. Introduction about the poem. There are different seasons all over the country. However, some places have similar seasons in our country. The poem titled The Seasons of the Plains is written by Shahid Ali. It is about one particular season which he has talked of in the poem. It is monsoon, the season of the plains. The poet tells how the season makes separation of lovers unbearable. His mother has only one complaint, that the monsoon has never crossed the mountains into Kashmir. The poem starts in Kashmir, where the year has 4 clear seasons. My mother spoke of her childhood in the plains of Lucknow and of that season in itself, the monsoon, when Krishna's flute is heard on the shores of the Jamuna. She played old records of the Banaras Thumri singers, Siddheshwari and Rasulan, their voices longing when the clouds gather for that invisible blue god. Explanation. In these lines, the poet says that the year has 4 clear seasons in Kashmir, each distinct from the other. His mother talked about her childhood. She remembered how she had lived her childhood in the plains of Lucknow. She also remembered the monsoon and rainy season when the flute of Lord Krishna is heard in its melody on the banks of the Jamuna. Besides this, she recalled how she played old records of Banaras Thumri singers, the most prominent of them being Siddheshwari and Rasulan. The voices of these famous singers longed during the monsoon rains for the invisible blue god, Lord Krishna. Every lyric expressed the theme: separation cannot be born when the rains come. This every lyric says, while children run out into the alleys, soaking their utter summer. Messages pass between lovers, Heer and Ranjha, and others of the legends, their love forbidden, burned incense all night, waiting for answers. The poet tells us that separation becomes unbearable when the rains in monsoon come. The poet is talking about separation of lovers. Every sweet song or lyric expresses this feeling. Children feel excited in the monsoon rains. They come out of their houses and venture into the alleys, absorbing the rainwater all through summer. Lovers are also excited, but as their love, like the love of Heer and Ranjha, is forbidden, they exchange messages of love. My mother hummed Heer's lament, but never told me if she also burnt sticks of jasmine that dying kept raising soft necks of ash. I imagined each neck leaning on the humid air. She only said the monsoon never crossed the mountains into Kashmir. In the last lines of the poem, the poet says that lovers are excited during the monsoon rains as they keep themselves awake. Jasmine incense sticks are kept burning. As time moves, all the incense sticks keep on burning and dying, and as a result, their soft necks of ash become longer and longer. The poet imagined each neck leaning on the air full of humidity. The poet's mother would identify herself and sympathizes with the legendary Heer as she hummed her song of complaint and grievances. His mother, however, never told him whether she too used to wait for a message of love from her lover during the monsoon nights. She would, however, say quite wistfully that the monsoon never crosses the mountains into Kashmir. Poetic technique used in the poem: pun. What is pun? Use of words with more than one meaning is known as pun. For example, in Kashmir, where the year has 4 clear seasons, the word clear has more than one meaning. The two meanings of the word clear are distinct and well defined. Another poetic technique used in the poem is personification. It is a comparison of inanimate objects with human characteristics and traits. This poetic technique is used in the following lines of the poem. Sticks of jasmine that dying kept raising soft necks of ash, imagined each neck leaning on the humid air.